Is it taken? I don't think it's going to take. Oh, there it is. Good. Alright, so we'll be just starting up in a few minutes here. We're just setting in my, starting to prep the channel here. It's one thing to get the stream going, but we just have to do a few other things to within the channel to make sure it stays the way it needs to be. So, yeah, prep with that. Get a little bit of something for you guys to watch. Be starting shortly. Hey Mikey, how you doing? You're first. You're first, dude. Gus will not be happy. I'm not in for a long time tonight. Caleb was pretty tired, so he had enough of the computer and playing online thing. So, and I had a little nappy earlier, so I'm gonna. I don't know, I thought I'd do something light, fool around with maybe some leaderboard challenges on our Slack or something like that. Just gonna share this out. Alrighty. Hey, next one. Rodriguez, what's going on? Brazil, my man. Oh, you don't have a wheel? That's too bad. You know what though? Everybody's kind of been there. Well, not everybody, I guess. Some people start out with everything, and right off the get-go, but not always. You know, everybody gets their start with a wheel, and because of a lot of reasons, financially or whatever. I certainly got my start with the controller for quite a number of years. Put, you know, literally thousands of hours and on the controller right up until a Project Cars and Dirt even. I used the controller. So it's only part of Dirt, later part of Dirt, and Assetto Corsa, RaceRoom of course, R Factor I've tried, and Stock Car Extreme, etc. And now I'm using the wheels for all that, but every now and again I go back to the controller on console and get into Assetto Corsa or something like that to mess around with. So you can do it on controller. It's a lot of practice to be steady and consistent, but you can do it. Every little bit helps. Okay, we're about ready to get started here. Yeah. You have RaceRoom on this Xbox? Oh, you're using a controller on like through PC for RaceRoom. I didn't think RaceRoom was available on Xbox, like for console. You can be very competitive with a controller, and don't listen to all the people out there that are, you know, I call PC snobs or whatever, and that, you know, you're not a real SiM driver if you don't have a wheel and all that. Don't pay any attention to that nonsense. You use what you can, and that's as simple as that. Not everybody can afford a wheel. Like you said, in your country they're very expensive, but if you still have the passion and you want to race, you can still be competitive. And I encourage you to have a look at some of my videos, some of my older videos in Project Cars, and even some of my videos in Assetto Corsa, and the first few videos of Dirt. That's all on controller. I put 660 hours on Project Cars on controller. I put probably about, in Gran Turismo 5 and 6, I put about 150,000 miles on controller, and, you know, hundreds, if not 1,000 hours easily on controller, just in that series alone. So it can be done. It's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. And I encourage it, no matter what you have, because at least you're doing something in SiM, right? So don't let anybody tell you any otherwise. Of course, it would be great to have a wheel. It enhances that experience. It enhances the way it feels and all that kind of stuff, and your immersion to SiM. But as I said, you can be competitive, and you know, a little bit of, well, I shouldn't say a little bit, a lot of practice, and you go places with it. Anyway, we're about to get going here. I'll be talking to myself, but So, as I said, tonight's just going to be a relaxing time behind the wheel. I'm going to do some North Life, competition, leaderboard challenges. Keep it light. Work in the morning, but I got a little nap earlier, as I said, so I have a little bit of fun here. Oh, cool! You play on PC, cool. Yeah, there's actually a call. Check out. Check out Game On. I'll put a link in my description later for him. He does DIY stuff, and tell him you're in checking out this channel here, and you get the link through us. I'll put that link in the description a little bit later when I get a chance. But he's got some great DIY stuff. A lot of wheel mods, shifter mods, brake mods with changing the brakes over to hydraulic. So your whatever, like I think he used a Thrustmaster set of Thrustmasters, and he changed them over to hydraulic brakes. So a lot of great stuff there. Okay, so as I said, we're just going to be doing some very light stuff tonight. I'm just going to be doing some competitions, some leaderboard challenges, but I just want to see what's in here right now. I'm going to get into these Daytonas probably on the weekend. I'm just going to give it a try. And what track are they doing? Mid-Ohio. Ooh, that's a crazy track for friggin' the Daytonas. Wow. Alright. Single player, leaderboard challenge. Now, I'm doing a lot of Mustang stuff, but what I'm actually going to do here is there's a car in the DTM that I'm really trying to get figured out here on Nordschleife. Just want to make sure I got put VLN on, I guess. Now I better check my graphics. Oops. Sure I'm not. Turn this down for that. Okay. And good. Ivy. Pain in the ass if we do this all the time, but I just gotta see where is my mirror. I need to be able to toggle that. Mirror, which one's my mirror? Toggle mirror. M. Okay. I don't know why that car's still there. Oh. Oh. There we go. Let's cheer this thing around. I really like this car. I don't know what attracts me to it. I think it's the old school type dash in there. You'll see, wires hanging off the side. It's very kind of retro in a way, old analog type type gauges, and I think it's really cool. Though they changed the sound of it, it sounds different these days. And just anybody who's coming in there, now I don't have a chat overlay, unfortunately, so if you send me a message, I apologize up front, but I won't be able to see it right away until I stop the car and check the messages. It's not that I'm ignoring you or anything like that. And as I see, we have a regular that's to my channel, Michael Clark there, and he's really great bringing the chat session along there. Good fellow to talk to, and let's get it going. Oh, and I just ask anybody too, please, that if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Definitely take a quick second, and I know sometimes we forget, maybe just hit that like button if you don't mind. Really helps in the trending pages and stuff for my channel to get exposure. I'd be really grateful for that. And definitely don't be afraid to share the channel in this video. Okay, so trying to think what I had in here the last time. I guess we're running default right at the moment. So I do have a custom, but let's take it out default, and we'll see where we're at. I'm gonna get the Mustang out too, the GTM Mustang, in a little bit, but I just wanted to kind of start with this. I know there's some changes in here I just gotta make right off the bat. They're probably not, but we'll take it out, see how it feels, and what we need to do. I've been away from it for a couple of days, but we'll see what happens here. Look at the overcast today on Marsh Light. Yeah, I gotta already. There's no way if I'm hitting the top of 6 there. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so let's return to the garage. We'll put in that. I'm just gonna go and put that custom setup. Already had started with it and see what it says. Thanks. Okay, interesting. I don't need all that camber, I know that, but we might want to make some changes there. Interesting ride height. We don't need a lot of braking pressure in Nordschleife, and at 56, I'm going to bring it down to 55. We'll leave this for now as well. Definitely bump up. That's as far as that goes. Now, it will allow me to extend maybe. And, you know, we can get here. Let's see what that does. See how it feels. There we go. Need the mirror for this. Oh yeah, I might want to see there's no other mirror for it. So we're not in a big thing here tonight, just going to be putting along basically, let's see what we can do. Been away, like I said, from it for a few days. Work's been very brutal. Fuck man, it's been a brutal week. Always is after a long weekend for us. Important to try and stay as smooth as possible. I like this little opal. Wish they had a few more skins to it, but liveries, whatever you want to call it. Ah! Boy, she got a little bit of light there and no steering. Gotta shake out the cobwebs here too. It's amazing how much catch up you have to do after even being away from it for a day. I've been away, this is what, Thursday now, so been away since Monday, I believe. It takes a bit to get back up to speed. Definitely get rid of some of that camber. It's way too much camber for this course. You don't need all that. If you have a car you want to see me take through, if I have it, I'll see if I can oblige. Jesus, a lot of lock up there. So in my absence, my son, while I'm at work, my son has been doing some broadcasting with his type of games, like Warhammer, Napoleon, top-down strategy type gaming. So it's been actually last night there. He got a great response. I think he got a couple hours. He got 50 views and 5 likes. Really great. I'm very proud of him. Did a very good job. So happy to see that he's doing and getting that kind of a response. Ooh, gearing's a little too. Fiddle with that a little bit. What am I doing? Come on, Greg. Get with it. Definitely have some understeer going on where I don't want it. I find through this section here, try to shift as least as possible. I should have whipped that in a second for that. Back down in a second for here. Should get the 4th. One shift down. Ah, Come on, baby. Wow. Yeah, definitely way too much understeer. And the nose in this thing is so light. Trying to figure out how to get some weight up front. Get some spring, more spring out maybe. Yeah, see, so much understeer. Yeah. Wow. We have some adjustments to make. Looks like we can drop back 6 a little bit. So light, the wheel. Oof.
That was 9:02.4 seconds. That's your fastest lap today.
Okay, so let's have a peek in here and see what we can. Alright, let me get rid of this crap here. And let's try that actually. I should push some weight towards the front. And oh yeah, I need to bring one click back for 6. Braking seems to be pretty stable, so we'll help a little bit more. Alright, so let's see what happens with that, and then we'll go from there. Heel toes with the controller, yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit of a tricky thing to master, but it works. Yep, you can absolutely do it. With the PS3 controller, so the DS3, it was much easier for me because I used the buttons. Now when they switched over to triggers, it was a little bit of a difficulty for me to go back, but yeah, it can definitely be done. Okay, so let's try here. Oh yeah. I might have made it too loose, but we'll see. Oh yeah, whoop, turning in now. Whoop. Let it roll through there. Scheiße. Get that wrong. We're alright. But she really still drifts quite a bit. More than I would like. I like to have it a little bit tighter as far as the car being a little tighter, not as in tight, understeer tight. Shit. Whoa, something just grabbed my wheel. What the hell is that? Didn't that rev limiter too much? That corner always freaks me out. I don't know what it is. Definitely one of my Achilles heels on this track, on this course. I don't know whatever it is to it, it just feels weird to me. Get around this carousel this time. Come on, baby, stay in there. think I need to extend third a little bit to get a little bit more to third. Come on, come on. Alright. See where that puts us. Where are we at now? 8:05. You're around the 8:45 mark, 8:50. Let that go a little longer than it should. Still not bringing 6 up to where I need to. $8.50. Still 2 seconds off the 7th in Division 3. Probably with a few training adjustments, bring it down a bit.
Greg, this lap won't count. You've cut the track.
Yes, I did. Alright. See where that puts us. Still 12. Wow. So to even get into the top 10, I gotta take another 5 seconds off, pretty much. 5 seconds. I don't know what's gonna work out. We'll see. Alright, so let's see. Oh yeah, Crew Chief is really good actually. That's what I use. If you're talking about, if that's what you're talking about, is the Crew Chief for the. That's really good. I like that actually. I'm glad that. What was it? The Phantom showed me that one. Yeah, Crew Chief is free. Yeah, I like it because it's very accurate. I found it to be very, very accurate. Okay, so we're going to leave that for now, okay? We'll leave that one for now. Maybe we'll have a little quick look at it, see what the run's like, what this car looks like. Ooh, didn't. It didn't freeze on me. And we'll get into the Mustangs and some other cars on here as well. Keep on working on those leaderboards. I like working on the leaderboards. It's kind of fun. It's like a little side. Not quite as fun, I guess, as racing, but it has its own different merits when you're going for leaderboard challenges. Especially when you start hitting the top 10, your name gets put on the side box over here and your picture, and I have a few in there already, so I'm going to work on getting some more. When you start getting into the top 5, it's really something, and then, you know, especially the top, you know, podium positions, which are very, very difficult. Okay, so where are we? Okay. Look at that. I don't know, there's something that attracts me to this car. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. Kind of old school. It's actually almost got that Alfa Romeo type of look. It's a little not as boxy in the front as the Alfa, but it has that elongated sort of family sedan type of thing to it. Here to backfire, it's pretty cool. And even with my graphics, you know, card and computer, it still doesn't come across very bad at all. I think I'm pushing the boundaries of my card, and chip, but it's still, I think it's pretty damn good. You can just imagine, you know, in all the high settings and what it would be like. But listen to that backfire. Boom, boom. Sounds really nice, actually. I love the sound of it too. Just wish they had some more liveries on that though. So I still definitely need to bring 6 down a little bit closer to 5th. I'm getting close there. You find the GTR? I don't have the. Unfortunately, I don't have that one yet. The GTR. So in what way there, Rodriguez, what way do you find it difficult to control? Car hard to control in the Nissan, I know that is 300 SX, that's friggin' thing, that's crazy. In the GTO series. Okay, so let's get this thing rolling here a little bit more. That's kind of my favorite part here. Let's see that slide. Probably give the rear a little bit more ride height. Alright, anyway, enough of that. Let's move on to another car. What are we taking here? This car is freaking insane. Insane. And this Nissan. I don't know what that you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about this one here, eh? This YouTube version was actually in Gran Turismo. And other versions of it as well, but I remember the YouTube version being in there. So you say it's pretty difficult, eh? Let's give it a shot one of these days, but trying to think what we'll do on here. You know, one thing I haven't really had on here on Rush Life is the I'm not a huge fan of the DTMs, the newer DTM, but now I just would have to check and see if control primary functions. Do I have a button? Vanatech LED display. What the heck is that? I gotta find out what that is all about. Time acceleration. Let's just see that. Where is? I'm looking for the button. Button do I use for the DRS? Am I just totally blind or what? Break. Weird. Post. Pre-look. First status. Time acceleration. Camera. What? Isn't there? I guess not. I thought there was a DRS button. Well, I guess I'll find out in a sec. Let's see. Maybe we'll go with the traditional. We got a Canadian car here too. I should really be patriotic and all. I should take that car. But, to be honest, but I want the more traditional colors. This should be interesting. I thought there was a DRS thing for this. You need the longer rebound. For which? For this? For my car? Or for the Opel? Or for the DTM here? BMW. And 3 in the rear. Is that for the Opal bike or for this one? Because the Opal, I think I had the front was 4, but I had a higher rear rebound. Okay, and damper. Anyway, so let's. I just had this on default. I have no idea how this thing's gonna run or feel like. Just gonna guess. Wow. Really high here. Try to run it pretty much at default. I know I can take off. Definitely. I don't really know where to begin with these. I never drive these cars, so it'll be very interesting to see. But we'll take it out default and see what we need to do from there. Oof. Oh, I definitely gotta, because of my wheel, will be clipping. I've got to change that for sure. Yep. Yepper. How long the nose is in this thing. I don't know where the DRS is assigned to this thing. Oh, it's push to pass. Maybe it doesn't have a DRS. I thought it did though. Ooh, so bouncy. Whoa, whoa. Boom. Wow. She really comes in a little too much. And she has a little understeering, mid apex. I mean, these cars are kind of neat, I guess, in a way, but they're just very flat to me. There's not a lot of life to them. They're not like the older DTM. Definitely got to extend the final drive here. Okay, so a couple of things right off the bat. Final drive. Oh, you guys are talking about the setup for the GTR. Yeah, these ones here have huge grip, but okay, so let's get rid of some of this friggin' try this for now. Definitely 6.4. Yeah, so we're gonna bring up some ride height here. Oh yeah. So bring it up to 7. Let's soften the damn ride. It's really sucky. Actually, I'm going to leave that the way it is. Brake bias. It's these things here. I think this has got to come down. Bring it down 9 all the way around just to see how it feels first. Should soften things up hopefully a little bit. This is very... Might be too much though. Well, we'll see. Won't know until we try it. So I never drive these things hardly. First got it, but I should, you know, I thought I would really love these cars, but to be honest, not really. I don't know what it is. Just, I like the older cars, I guess. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not gonna play around with that too much. I want to keep it light. This is gonna be too much work for me tonight. Let's go to something else. How about... What do we have in group 5? Didn't I have? I had the Monza. Oh, that's kind of fun. Touring Classics. And then what do I have here? I'm not going to get into any front-wheel drive cars tonight. No, thank you. Get into the BMW Scott. Let's take this Mustang around. How about that? We'll try and figure this Mustang out. I was going to take the DTM Mustang, but I want to compare the times and see. iRacing is very expensive. Well, there's guys that do it on controller, but you know, it's very few and far between. Alrighty. Where are we at with this? Our rear. Gonna need a lot there. Can't make any changes there. 8.5. Oh yeah, definitely to bring it right up. Oof, yeah, way too low. So far. Right now, how's that? This one side rear. Take out a lot of this camera. Oof. I just shouldn't need that much camera. And take out the rear. Oopsie, wrong way. Soften up maybe a couple of clicks. Leave them. Okay, so let's give that a try. Steering. Okay. thinking of crew chief. I'm not hearing my crew chief too much. Definitely has more downforce, but I definitely I gotta put a little bit more. As far as it goes. Let's try that and that.